go down very far.
Are always because you've got so much pretty hair.
Are always a fan favorite. So yes. We have hard hats for the kids. We have a very special designed bag that will be one per family until supplies run out. So get there early. It does start at 10 o'clock, goes till 2.
Okay.
Yeah. And get there 10, 11, 12 o'clock.
Yeah, it'll be perfect.
Yeah.
It's going to be a gorgeous day. We just know it.
We've asked. We've ordered.
We just know it. And again, I think that everybody's going to find something of interest.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay, well, it rained yesterday. So there is a giveaway today as well. So since we just talked about the weather, maybe if we remind Mother Nature that it did rain yesterday, so we do not need rain on the 18th of June. Splash and Dash has a car wash for you. So get those rain spots off, any of that dirty stuff that came down on your car, probably fell out of all the trees. You can win it, but you have to recall the conversation that we had today a little bit. MPW is celebrating 2 important events or milestones. So if you can tell us what they are and the coordinating years, you will be the winner of that Splash and Dash car wash giveaway. 1 winner, I think is what I'm told. So be the first to comment that on this thread. Okay, so Customer Appreciation Day, mark your calendars. I really kind of just sounded like a commercial there, didn't I? I have to laugh for a second. Okay, get out to Splash and Dash. Sorry, distracted. So, June 18th.
June 18th.
10 to 2, kind of drop-in style. Lunch is provided by Guyana Grill. So many activities to learn about where our power, water, and communication all comes from. And some surprises, too, behind closed doors, secret things. So
it's going to be
join us and be there. Yeah. All right, what else does MPW have going on? We've got a few minutes. We can...
Okay. So coming up July 1st, our board just approved a major restructuring to our internet packages. So what we have found is that customers are just doing more with that internet connection. And the more devices, the more users that you have, the harder that bandwidth has to work. So what we've done is we are bringing down the prices of our highest speed packages. And we are consolidating some of our lower tiers into a higher tier. So basically we're getting everybody up, getting more bandwidth in the house so that they have the experience that they want to have.
Right.
Some customers take a package and try to do more with their package than what it was designed for, which doesn't create the best experience.
That's me, because I want the cheapest package, right? That's
so. We're making those higher packages more affordable. We're bringing down our gigabit speed, which is 1,000 megabits per second, down $29.
Okay.
So it's going to go from $139 down to $110 per month. And if you take MPW TV, you can get an extra $5 off per month, in addition to any bundle discounts that you might already be getting. So we're also launching a 500 meg package, so something between our 250 and our gig package, and that will launch at $95 a month. So this is phase 1. We're super excited about it, and as we continue to go forward, 50 meg will be our entry package, but we have plans to where 100 meg will be our entry package. So over the coming years, that's what we're going to be moving our packages toward, so that we make sure that customers have enough bandwidth to do what they need in their house. Yeah. So I have a question for you.
Okay.
Trick question, not a trick question, trivia question.
Okay.
How many connected devices do you have in your home? Would you do a quick run through of your house? 8 cell phones, gaming stations, activity watches,
TV.
Oh, because those are on your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Okay. 11.
11.
Is that low or is that high?
It's a little bit low.
Okay. Well, my kids are still kind of young.
Yeah.
So I have that will grow.
You have a couple of extra computers online, or you will have as your kids get into middle school.
Right. Yeah. So that's a little low, but that's good. That actually makes me a little proud. Yes. So I mean, they don't have cell phones or things like that yet. Well, we have like a little iPod thing, but.
So the average home in 2021 had 25 connected devices.
I feel like I should recount.
We did that exercise, and we're like, oh, we have like a dozen, and then we're like, what about this? What about this? Oh yeah, I do have that too. So all of that stuff runs through your Wi-Fi and takes up bandwidth.
So we have 3 TVs. Tell everyone my screen usage in my house. We have 3 TVs.
Yeah.
We have an Xbox and a Nintendo, and then 2 phones, 2 watches, and our thermostat.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Okay.
and then our Ring doorbell.
Security.
Okay.
I think that's it. Stove and refrigerator. No. Is yours Wi-Fi? Huh.
He's fancy.
He is fancy. Okay.
It came with.
Oh, 12. My kids, 13. My kids have
There you go.
laptops. They have their little
There you
laptops.
go.
Okay, so there we go. 13.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So we have like 9 more, and then we're average. We can do it, I'm sure, very quickly.
All right, so those changes, the internet restructure changes will be going into effect July 1st. We'll be sending out notifications to customers of what's going to happen with their package or their rate this week. So they'll get those notifications from us. And, we're really able to do this because of that investment that we made in fiber and the scalability and the capacity that it has. So we're excited, and we think that this is another great thing to, as people are thinking about where do I want to live, any of your utility services, electric, water, communications, we've got those covered for you, and we can compete with the biggest cities.
Yeah. I hear a lot of people that will be like, oh, I wish we lived in town. I really miss city water, or I really miss, the fast internet and stuff. And I think we take it for granted sometimes. So, and also we're so instantaneous, right? Before that buffer would have been like, oh, I hardly buffered. And now it happens one time and we're like, what? But I will say, since the fiber upgrade, we have noticed a huge difference in our house, because we do a lot of streaming for the things that we watch. And there really is a big difference, and it's just quick, and we really appreciate it and like it. So proud to live in the city when it comes to those things. And yeah, of course. I think everyone would agree. I hope
So you talked about, being in the city or out of the city. We do have some fiber extensions that we're doing.
Okay.
So in 2022, there's a little patch on North Tipton that has never had our fiber service. So we're extending fiber to them from the bypass to Canterbury Road. So those customers will be coming online later this summer. In 23, we'll start construction. We've got a state grant to help us do a broadband expansion. We'll be taking our fiber service out Highway 22 East. We'll start at Geneva Hill Road and go out to Skylane and pick up those subdivisions along the way. So,
Great.
And then in 23, we got another broadband grant to help with construction, and we'll be extending out Bayfield Road and the Tipton Road, kind of that area. So the way I look at it is, the more customers we have on our system, the more that spreads all of our fixed costs. So it's really, it's better for everybody. The more customers that we can have on it, and these state grants, there's a lot of money out there right now to get fiber or better internet service out to rural areas. So we were super excited to get selected for those grants to make an expansion for us a reality.
And that means you're doing the expansion, and current customers aren't going to be paying for it because it's grant money. So that's really exciting. So we are pro expansion. We are definitely okay with that. That's always the question, right? Does this cost me any money? No. They're going to do this, and they've done the hard work and gotten grants. And so I write grants sometimes, and they're not easy, and they're very time consuming, and you never know if you're going to get it. And you have to show that you're really good at what you do in order for them to get it. So Power and Water has definitely shown that they're worthy, and so I think that's good to know too. So good job to everyone at Team Power and Water.
Absolutely. So we also wanted to give an update. Folks might have currently experienced this already, but we are doing a water main replacement on Mulberry. It's in between the 9th and 10th blocks, so right in front of Jurgersen.
Yes.
So there is a road closure there. And that was spurred of, we've experienced quite a few main breaks there.
Okay.
So now that school is out, we took advantage of having lesser traffic, putting up barricades, and actually replacing rather than patching that water main. So
Perfect.
That will last until the June 24th, the road closure, provided weather holds and we don't have any delays. So I just wanted to let folks be mindful of that. Take an extra 10 minutes to get across town if Mulberry is your typical route. So keep that in mind. Detour in effect.
perfect.
Yes.
And then maybe just another thing, we get customers who call us. Utilities, unfortunately, are a huge target of scammers. So they prey on, unsuspecting people, and they'll call and have a really threatening conversation with them, saying, if you don't pay me within, 30 minutes, we're going to turn your power off. And they get really smart. They might spoof a phone number so that it looks very similar or looks like our phone number. They even do research on employees that work at the utility, and they might try to drop a name of a utility employee. So I just want to make sure everybody knows that when we send out notifications, and we will leave a voicemail, we'll do a call to the home asking you to call into the utility. We never demand payment on the spot. We never demand that you go to Walgreens and pick up some kind of money card or a Western Union card or pay us that way. So when you get those phone calls, feel confident that you're okay, and ask some questions back, and it's okay to hang up on those people because they're not real.
Right.
So that is something that's it's just unfortunate that we have bad actors out there like that like to target people. And I will also say that you are going to be getting an email from us about the internet restructure, so that's not spam.
That one's real. That one's real. But if you ever have a question, just hang up and call you guys directly, right?
263-2631 is our number. It's super easy. Our employees, if they come to your door, they'll always have a MPW badge on.
Okay.
And we want you to call if you have any concerns.
Perfect. And it's 24/7, right?
24/7,
365. Yeah. Perfect. Except for on June 18th, it will not be full. I was going to say, and it's 365, like whether it's raining, it's snowing, it's covered in ice, except for June 18th, it's going to be beautiful.
And it's going to be gorgeous.
It's going to be gorgeous. Okay, perfect. I hope to see all of you guys there on June 18th. They hope to see you there. Everyone is invited. Even maybe you live just outside where those extensions are coming, and you're like, I could be a Muscatine Power and Water customer. I plan on being one. You should come too. You do not have to bring proof that you're a customer, so you can just come. So we hope to see everyone June 18th. Until then, we will talk to you next time. I don't know if we'll all be on together ever again. You never know. We kind of just hop in and try and entertain you in the morning. So we will see you on June 18th. Have a great